keep going. And you are, again, you are in the right place to learn how to double and triple your wedding and travel businesses by using destination weddings. And we are in a golden window. Tammy's going to be talking about the golden window of opportunity we're in right now in the industry, that this has never happened in years. You guys, since before online travel OTAs came into business, we're in one of the biggest golden windows of opportunity right now that you will be able to have. And so, all right, and let's see. Sorry, Charity says, all right, Deidre says margarita. All right, and Charity says a Bahama Mama. A lot of good drink. You guys are our kind of people. These are all drinks we love that we like to drink. I've heard of the Bahama Mama before. I don't know if I've had a Bahama Mama, but it sounds good. And Tammy loves margaritas, of course, and that coconut mojito still sounds good. So I think Tammy's ready to join us. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Tammy. She is my amazing wife and fellow business partner. She has helped us build our own multi-six-figure destination wedding business. She allowed me to quit teaching and work our business full time. And so please welcome you guys. Tammy, she is a wealth of knowledge and she will guide you today. I'm going to be in the chat. I'll be answering questions. We also have Heather, who's with us today. She's also in the chat and in the Facebook group. So if you have a question and you put it in there, we will answer it either privately or Tammy will answer it at the end because we have Q&A. If you stay to the end, we have a Q&A at the very end. We'll answer all your questions. So welcome, everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and let Tammy take over.
Hey everyone, so glad to be here today. Again, like Lou said, my name is Tammy Santini, and I'm going to just give a quick little, that we're live because this darn thing down here at the bottom of my screen, I can't get it to go away. So there you have it, folks. But that's the beauty of just being yourself and getting out there and doing what you know is going to help others. Sometimes it's not always going to be perfect. Well, Lou had a ton of fun asking questions. So I want to know, where's your favorite travel spot? Let's just all go ahead and share with each other. What's your favorite travel spot? Now, I'm not going to be able to see all the comments, but I just want us to kind of just start dreaming about these places, right? Everybody always asks, like, where's your favorite place to go? And for me personally, Bora Bora and Hawaii are my favorite places that I've been so far. But on my bucket list for sure, Maldives is on my bucket list for sure. Greece is on my bucket list. I've got a huge bucket list, but go ahead and share your favorite travel spot or a bucket list destination, and let's just all have fun and collaborate. We're all here together to learn. So let's just be a wonderful, supportive community together. And then I'm going to be sharing next with you a quick win. So this is going to be an Instagram strategy coming at you. And I just want to show my appreciation for you being here with me today. Lou, are you?
Yeah, Tammy, I was just going to mention, because I can see the comments. So Deidre said Cape Town, South Africa.
Okay.
And Christina said any place with a palm tree. Christina, I tell you, Christina, I think she's also one with the coconut mojito. She's on a roll here with me. And Carrie says Aruba. So
all right,
you for sharing those, you guys.
Yes, awesome. Great. Okay, so I'm excited to share with you a quick win, a Instagram strategy. So are you ready? So here we go. So this is basically a proactive strategy. I think a lot of us struggle on Instagram, and one of the things that we don't do is we're not proactive. So here we go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to follow hashtags that you know your ideal wedding client is following and is using. Okay, so go ahead and collaborate, share some hashtag ideas that you know your ideal wedding client is following or using. Share those in the comments, share those in the chat box, okay? So we can help each other out. And I'll be sharing with you a few here in a moment. So that's the first thing you want to do, because we have our feed, right? And we have our people that we follow, but we need to be following hashtags that are relevant to the people that we want to connect with. This is how we can be proactive. Okay. The second thing that you want to do is you want to like and comment on 10 posts per day. This is not hard to do. When you're following, let's say you follow 10 different hashtags that have to do with honeymoon travel, that have to do with destination wedding travel, or things that you know your couples will be using for hashtags. It's not hard to then find 10 things that you can, 10 posts that you can like and comment on every day. Like literally it will take seconds to do. And then you also want to like other people's comments. So let's say you're on a post and you see it like this one here on this image, and somebody says something that you like as well. Like their comment, reply to their comment, because they're going to be curious about who you are, and then they're going to look at your profile and they might give you a follow. Okay. The third thing that you want to do is occasionally share that post to your story by clicking on that little paper airplane that's underneath the post, and then you can tag the creator in that story. Okay, because that's going to also help collaborate, help people to check you out, help people to appreciate you, create a community, create people that are going to start being interested in you as well. And then occasionally you can repost content on your feed, and of course making sure that you tag the creator for that. So here are the 5 hashtags for sure that you should be following on Instagram. So if you need to take a quick screenshot of this or whatever, but I'm going to give you a second. And so you want to be following Just Engaged, Soon to Be Mrs., Just Said Yes, Oh So Perfect Proposal, and I Said Yes. Okay? Just Engaged, Soon to Be Mrs., Just Said Yes, Oh So Perfect Proposal, I Said Yes with the ring. Okay? And you could probably just do I Said Yes regular as well. But those are like millions and millions of posts, so it could just blow up your feed. So those are some great ideas. And of course, hopefully you guys have been collaborating behind the scenes with some other hashtag ideas that we could be following. All right, so let me know, was that helpful? So stick with me to the end and I'll show you how to get your hands on 30 Instagram photos and captions to attract destination wedding leads. Woo! And that is because we have an amazing opportunity for our social selling launch kit from Nikita Brown with Travel Agent Collection, where she's got 30 done for you graphics and also the captions. So super, super exciting. So I'll let you know how to get your hands on that at the end. So do yourself a favor real quick. This time is about you. So turn off all the distractions, silence things, put on do not disturb, shut down your email that pings and gets you distracted. Okay, this time is about you and it's about your business. And this is going to be a good investment of your time, I promise you. So you may be here for a number of different reasons today. So which one of these best describes you? 1, you're excited about doubling and tripling your revenue while working with 5 to 10 wedding couples a year. 2, you want to work with your ideal wedding couple who values you and pays your planning fee and doesn't suck the life out of you. 3, you are here to discover how to attract these ideal couples over and over again without having to do Facebook ads or wedding shows. 4, maybe you're here because you want to make sure that you're ready to take advantage of this golden window of opportunity that's available right now for destination wedding specialists. Tell us in the chat which one best describes you, why you're here today. 1, 2, 3, or 4, or it might be all 4. It might be 1 and 4. It might be, so go ahead and tell us in the chat.
And Tammy, I can tell, since I can see the chat really well. And then I wanted to, and Julie also had mentioned New Zealand as part of one of her favorite destinations, and then was also wondering about, she didn't see some of the hashtags. Is it possible to share those again that we had up on that teaching real quick?
Yep, I'll share that screen, Lou, while you tell me what people are saying for what describes why they're here today.
Sure. Christina says, all right, all of them. And Carrie's like all, Dieter's all, almost everyone's. Yeah, everyone's saying all of them, Tammy, to be honest with you. So that's, those are all good reasons to be here, and all of them are even better. So,
all right, fantastic.
And Julie says, yeah, all of them as well. So,
all righty. Okay, so we got Just Engaged, Soon to Be Mrs., Just Said Yes, Oh So Perfect Proposal, and I Said Yes with the little ring. Okay, so we're turning off the distractions. We decided why you're here today, and you're here because you're smart. How about we just summarize this whole thing, right? So here's what we're going to be going over today. We're going to be talking about the amazing opportunity, We're going to be talking about how destination weddings doubled and tripled my business revenue, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same. We're going to talk about how you only need 5 to 10 weddings per year to have a 6-figure income. Hallelujah. And also 4 key ingredients that you need to build a thriving and successful destination wedding business, how you can work with me, and then we'll be here at the end for live Q&A. So are you ready? Type "let's do this" in the chat. Let's do this. We just want some interaction and keep you going here. So imagine with me for a moment that we could wave a magic wand and you are on a tropical island on a beautiful white sand beach, and you can hear the sound of the ocean, and you can feel the warm Caribbean breeze and taste the salt of the ocean on your lips, and you hear the palm trees swaying in the wind, and you're sitting and sipping your favorite beverage, your coconut mojito or your pina colada or your margarita, and you're with your significant other, and you just feel so at peace because you have never been in a position to just be this relaxed in your life. You've never felt financial security like you have right at this moment. And you're there because you've earned points to go and travel to this location because of all the destination weddings you booked. And suddenly you hear this ping, and it's your inbox. And you're like, well, I'm feeling pretty zen right now. I think I can check my email and not get overworked and stressed out. So you check, and what do you see? You see a check for $23,000 that had just been deposited into your bank account from a destination wedding you just planned. I want you to imagine for a moment how that makes you feel. I want you to imagine how it changes your life, how it changes your circumstances, how it changes your business, how it changes your family, how it changes your options and your opportunities and your choices in life. $23,000 from one destination wedding, and you're reaping the rewards, enjoying a vacation. How does this change your life? Having a thriving and successful destination wedding business can absolutely reach this type of life. And I promise you that it is possible. And I'm going to show you how to get there. We're all on the same path, right? And where we want to go may be different, but we want success. My idea of success may be different from yours. But what I'm here to share with you today is the path that I took and the steps that I took and the blueprint I created to get to where I am in my business so that you can follow that same path instead of making mistakes, instead of having pitfalls, instead of having, issues and spending money and wasting time. Can I get an amen for that, right? So actually, my husband and I started our business in the end of 2007. And since then, I've planned hundreds and hundreds of honeymoons, dozens of destination weddings. And I'm living proof that you actually can create a 6-figure income working with 5 to 10 wedding couples per year. I am a top star performer for Classic Vacations, and I earned this award, and it allowed us to go to Hawaii on a bucket list trip. And it was just absolutely amazing to be honored in that way and to be able to have that experience. I'm a top 10 agent for Charisma Resorts over the years. I've had different levels of sales with them. I am a top 23 Sandals Royal Club agent in the Midwest for Sandals and Beaches out of 10,000 agents, a 3-time Chairman's Royal Club member. And then also I have been named the #1 top seller of destination weddings for Playa Resorts in the US. And myself and my staff, we have over 135 5-star reviews on Wedding Wire. And this is amazing, right? This is great. But let's get real for a minute. I'm just going to be frank. It wasn't always like that, okay? When we first started, let's backtrack to when we first started, right? We were a newly married blended family of 7, and we lived in this tiny but cute 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. Yes, 1 bathroom, 7 people, 6 of us girls. My poor husband outnumbered completely. Lou was a school teacher at the time. Kindergarten, 1st grade is what he taught for the most of his career. And he also DJ'd weddings on the side because we needed that extra income just to make every single month come together. You know what I'm saying? But then what did we have? We had a recession. Like within a few months of us starting our travel business, there was a great recession. Agencies were closing their doors. And we were like, in over our heads going, first of all, we didn't know all the things that we needed to know just to operate a business yet. But now we're in this situation in the world, right? And we decided, okay, we've got to be smart about this. We can't be all things to all people and get ahead. We've got to decide on a niche. So we ultimately decided on the wedding industry. And of course, we needed to seek out experts to help us figure out how to set up our business, what to do, how to do it, right? And of course, one of the things that they told us to do was to get a website. All right, fantastic. Well, that's fantastic until you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars and redoing your website so many times, it's like ridiculous because you think that's the problem, right? You think, I just need another website. I need to do this new thing. I need to invest over here. I need to invest over there, right? We were networking. We networked with bridal shops. We were part of different bridal associations. And of course, we did wedding shows. Now, I'm not going to say that wedding shows were a bust, but they were exhausting. If you've ever done them, you know, they're exhausting, they're expensive, and there's just no guarantee that they're going to pan out, right? And then unfortunately, what was happening was I was attracting the wrong people. I was attracting tire kickers. I was attracting people that were sucking the life out of me, wasting my time, people with really low budgets. And I remember one season we did several bridal shows, and I came home one night and I was exhausted, just exhausted. And I just wanted to relax. I just wanted to zone out, spend some time with my family because Monday was coming. It was a Sunday and Monday was coming. And I knew I needed to hit the ground running again. And so here I am, frustrated, tired, and I just remembered, oh my gosh, I can't relax. I got to go clean the gym. You might be wondering, what is she talking about? Well, this is a very interesting thing. Here I am busting my butt, working my business so hard, doing all the things the experts say to do, investing money. Can anybody relate? And here I am at a moment where I've got to go clean the gym because my daughters are in competitive gymnastics and I couldn't afford to pay for their fees. I couldn't afford it. And I can't tell you how that made me feel. Like I felt, what am I doing wrong? Like, is it me? Am I not cut out for this? Is this industry just a bust? Is it possible to have a profit in this business? What am I doing wrong, right? And I was frustrated. I'm at that gym, I'm vacuuming, and I'm just like, I'm having some words with God. And I'm like, God, what do you want me to do here? Like, am I cut out to do this? Should I keep going? Should I keep investing? Should I keep giving time into this thing, right? And God, once I quieted my little self down, God spoke to me, and he just said destination weddings. Well, I had heard about destination weddings because I was in the wedding industry. I did honeymoons mostly, but I was a little scared to do them. To be quite honest, I was like, I don't know if I can handle that. But here's the thing. What we found out was like, okay, we got to know some stuff. We got to study. We've got to dig deep because we didn't know how to attract quality couples to our business. So that's what we did. We started to study, and we came across a program and a coach, and we took massive action, and we invested into her program. And as a result of that, we did take massive action, and we cracked the code. And guess what? Brides started coming to us. And guess what? I discovered that it only took a few weddings a year to finally reach that financial peace that I was looking for, the prosperity that I had been seeking in my business for my family. And one of my first clients was Brandy and James, and they celebrated with 30 friends and family, and I made $5,500. And Chuck and Aaron, they had about 20 people come to their destination wedding, and I made about $6,700. And Kevin and Shannon, they had about 40 people, and I made about $7,500. So you can see where my wheels are turning. I'm just like, this is it, man. I can actually make a living doing this. This is actually going to work for me, right? My life completely changed. We went from struggling and having to barter our time to pay for gymnastics to being to pay our cars off in cash, to pay cash for our daughters to go to college. Like, this is extreme, drastic change that happened to our life. We were able to retire my husband from his school teaching career at the age of 50 to work our business full time. We were able to finally move from our tiny but cute 3-bedroom, 1-bath home to our first dream home. I mean, real change happened. We were able to pay cash to remodel our kitchen. We call it now our HGTV kitchen, and go on bucket list trips with our family. That never, ever would have been possible if I wasn't in this industry and didn't do destination weddings where I was earning so many points to be able to allow me to go on these trips. Real change, true change, true transformation happened in my life. That's why I'm here today. That's why you're here today. That's why you're here today. So I have a question for you. Does that sound good? If it does, go ahead and type yes in the chat box right now. Go ahead and type yes in the chat box right now. And then I'm going to get ready to roll here. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water. Okay, so take notes because I'm going to share facts, not fluff. I will move quickly. I don't want to waste your time, and I want to be able to have time to answer those questions at the end. Okay, so hot market destination weddings. And like Lou was saying, this is right now an opportunity like we've never seen in recent years for people who specialize in destination weddings. 1 out of 4 weddings are destination weddings. It's a $16 billion per year industry, and that's just increasing. That is increasing. 40% of all destination weddings are in Mexico, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. And 378,000 destination weddings a year and growing are occurring. We've got a couple of things going on in the world that make our up and coming brides a little different. One of those is that they want Instagram worthy locations, don't they? So it's a nice draw. It's a nice pull, that's for sure. But here's the scoop. There's about 50 to 100 guests that on average that come to these destination weddings. And on average, they're going to spend about $1,200. I would say that's probably increasing a little bit more. But on average, they're going to spend about $1,200 to come and spend a weekend or whatever for a wedding celebration in Mexico or Jamaica or wherever. And you, as the agent, you make commission on all of those guests who book with the group. So you can get paid big dollars, big paydays. The resorts are like, hey, thanks for sending them. Here's your money, right? So there's 4 ways that you can make money as a destination wedding planner. And literally one client can be worth $5,000, $20,000 or more. In fact, I'm working with a couple right now for 2023 wedding, and it's looking like it's going to be a $30,000 plus wedding by the time it's all done. Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure you know what's possible, right? Sometimes we have to expose ourselves to what's possible so that we can believe it for ourselves, right? So there's a professional planning fee that you can charge. You get the resort commission, which is the bulk of your commission. There's a wedding commission opportunity and a bonus commission opportunity. So all of these things can add up. So let me show you a couple of real examples of how this works. So Jeff and Deanna is one example. So for Jeff and Deanna, I had charged them a $1,500 professional planning fee to hire me. They had 100 guests at their wedding, and the commission that I made from that was $19,003. Yeah. Then I had a bonus commission of $810 from the resort, a wedding commission from the resort, which is $2,500. Total earned was almost $24,000. Plus, I earned points for discounted travel for myself. Hannah and David, I had a professional planning fee of $1,500. They had 61 guests join them, and I made $14,500 from that. And then the wedding commission that I earned from them was $2,600, and the total earned was over $18,000. Plus, again, I earned points for discounted travel. I came to a point, like literally I had so many points they would expire. I couldn't even travel enough to keep up with it. That's a good problem to have, isn't it? So planning a destination wedding, it can skyrocket your income. You can double and triple your revenue through commissions. Because remember, who did I get hired by? I got hired by Jeff and Deanna, right? I got hired by Hannah and David. I got hired by one couple, but with them comes all these people. So I'm not having to, be out there trying to attract 200 new clients every year just so that I can make a living. Does that make sense? And of course, you also have the opportunity to get bonus checks. This is me on stage getting an $8,000 bonus check from the Charisma Resort brand. So let's just say you have a goal of a 6-figure salary, and you did 6 weddings, destination weddings a year at $20,000 a piece. You don't have to work on your Saturdays. You have free and discounted nights for travel and traveling for pennies on the dollar. Now, they're not all going to be $20,000 weddings. I just showed you that, right? So even if you had a goal of a 6-figure salary and they all averaged 10, right? $10,000. That's still like a 6-figure salary for 10 weddings. That's less than 1 wedding or event per month. And you're going to make a 6-figure income working with 10 couples, right? So for those of you who are here who are not in the industry, I'm going to share with you how to get started. Those of you who are, just bear with me real quick. I'm going to just make sure, because I know we've got all different types of people here. So you do need to have travel credentials in order to make these commissions that I'm talking about. And that is how you get paid. And in my opinion, when you're just getting started, the best way to get your travel credentials is to partner with what is called a host agency. They have all the connections. It's like a turnkey solution, and there's a small commission split, but you get a higher percentage of commissions, and everything is just all systems go, and it's so much easier. So that's the best way to get started. But you can have travel credentials. You can go on fam trips. You can get certifications. You can get trainings. You can be part of memberships and associations, but none of that matters if you don't have a system to get destination wedding leads, and especially quality destination wedding leads. But I'm here to tell you it's not your fault. Why? Because there just isn't a lot of training out there to show you exactly how to do this, right? And even when I think about my own past story, like I think that what I was struggling with was that I'm going to these experts and getting their advice, but they're giving me information about things that worked when the internet didn't exist, right? It's like, that's not going to work anymore. I am up against Google. I need a different way to do things, right? So let's talk about 4 key ingredients that you need to build a thriving and successful destination wedding business. Are you ready? Go ahead and type yes. I just want to make sure you're with me. Go ahead, take a moment, type yes in the comment box. In the chat box, we're going to talk about 4 key ingredients to build a thriving and successful destination wedding business. So we know that leads are the lifeblood of our business, right? Number 1, we've got to get leads. But here's the mistake that I see. The number 1 mistake that I see agents make is they're chasing after leads when leads should be chasing them. Think about this for a moment. When you are going to go fishing, whether or not you're a fisherman, you know this. You're not going to jump in the water and start swimming after the fish and try to catch them with your hand, right? No. What are you going to do? You're going to have the right tools. You're going to have the right bait, and you're going to attract couples to you. It's so much easier when you have the right tools and the right bait to attract the right couples. So here are 5 steps that Lou and I took to attract our ideal wedding couples. So take a moment and write these down. So the first thing that we did was we had to determine who our ideal wedding couple was. Remember how I said earlier, I was attracting tire kickers, right? I was attracting people that were sucking the life out of me. I had to stop that. That was my bad. I was doing something incorrectly, and I needed to learn that. And my coach needed to call me out on that. And I needed to determine who is my ideal wedding couple. And then I needed to craft a message, a marketing message that was just directed toward them, so that I could attract them and I could show myself as a solution to the problem that they were having. The next thing I needed to do was create content. I needed to create content that was going to attract them, so that when they are online at 2 a.m. Googling something, my information was the information that came up. Then I needed to lure them in with my lead magnet or a bride bribe. And this is like a juicy piece of information that is irresistible to them, that they want to have because it's going to be helpful to them. And then I'm going to have a call to action after that. And that's going to be schedule a consultation with me. So then I had to have a process for the whole consultation. But this is a funnel, right? This is what you want people to go through, and you want it to be effortlessly. So that's key number 1, is attracting those couples, because leads are the lifeblood of your business. The second key to your successful and thriving destination wedding business is to position yourself as a destination wedding guru in your niche. There's a ton of different ways that you can do this. But one of the best pieces of advice I could offer you today is that if you take a look at what you're doing is as a specialist, can you ask yourself this, can you niche down even further? I'm telling you, people will pay for experts to solve their problems. We do it all the time as consumers. It's no different in our industry. So if you can niche down and specialize even further, that may be the key for you to setting yourself apart as a guru. The third thing is a successful consultation process. This was a game changer for me and is a game changer for a lot of people in my community, the planners that I have been training. But this process will weed out tire kickers. It will get you booked, and it will give you a high professional planning fee. When done right, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And this is a critical piece of having a successful and thriving destination wedding business. So I want to talk to you about real quick a couple of things you can do in a consultation that will help you when you're talking to these couples. The most important thing you can do is quickly build positive rapport that sets the tone. Okay, so I have a few questions that you can ask them at the beginning of that consultation to set that tone, to build that positive rapport with them. Kind of break the ice a little bit and just kind of let it be a relaxing type of setting, right? So 3 questions, because nobody wants to be sold to and nobody wants to have that icky feeling. So if you can get past that and just have it be more conversational, it's a beautiful thing. 3 questions. How did you guys meet? You just ask them, hey, how'd you meet? Tell me about how you met, how long you've been together. You know, we want to hear those things. We want to hear about them. And then when did you get engaged? Those are always fun. And tell me about your proposal story. Oh man, they love telling that story. Tell me about how it happened. Tell me about the proposal, and then they'll tell you if they had a party or if people were there or whatever, you know, all the extra little fun things, and you get to know their personality a little bit. We have to remember the consultation is about our client. It's not about us, and it's not about our services. Okay. Always remember that. Number 4, referral business. So this was something that I didn't see coming when it came to how I set things up in my business. But being excellent at what you do and what you will watch your customer base quickly multiply. The key to great referrals is not just about you and about your services. It's about working with resort brands and suppliers that are going to do their job so that you look like a rock star. Okay? That's a beautiful thing. But this was one of those areas in which my business exploded because I'm working with a couple, right? But with them comes, let's say, 50 people. Those 50 people get to know me. They start referring me to other people. Or once I tell them, hey, I can do all these other types of travel, then they become my customers for other different types of things. So couples like Eugene and Tanisha, who said that I provided superior service to them during their destination wedding journey, that I had travel arrangements for 99 guests. Our experience would not have been the same without Tammy and Paradise Getaways. And then they went on to, even icing on the cake, say Tammy's the best in the destination wedding industry. Like, that was just an honor. That was amazing. So they had 99 guests, and I earned $17,000 from that destination wedding and got to work with amazing people. And Amy and Nico, thank you so much for all your help. Not only did we have the best 10 days of our life, but our guests continue to rave about their trips as well. They had 50 guests come in to their wedding, and I earned $12,000. And Gary and Sonia, they said that Tammy and Paradise Getaways are the best. With Tammy's expertise and recommendations guiding me through every step, my fiance and I got married on the beach at Sandals Grand Antigua. Wow. Our wedding moon was perfect from start to finish. Thank you, Tammy. It was just the 2 of them, just an elopement for 2. And I earned $2,500. The opportunities, once you know how to do this, are endless when it comes to other types of things that you can do to create different revenue streams in this travel industry. So beyond destination weddings, you can do anniversaries and honeymoons, incentive trips, elopements, vow renewals, family reunions, birthday trips. I've done so many birthday trips as a result of destination wedding groups. It's crazy. You're going to be able to book honeymoons, right? You're going to be able to, like Susan did. She had a consultation. She got paid a fee. She got hired. Boom. You'll be able to do anniversary trips and so much more. And the beauty is you can send people anywhere. But another beautiful thing that I discovered is I can work from anywhere. And I was no longer, once I started positioning myself properly in this industry and putting these systems and processes in place, I was not subject to my local market anymore. I wasn't having to worry about the wine and cheese festivals and the bridal shows and showing up with a booth and going to those local events anymore. I was able to attract people from all over the United States and bring them to me, and they were the right fit client, the client that valued my service, the client who was willing to pay for my professional planning help. And you can travel for free or pennies on the dollar. I've been able to go on so many amazing trips with my family over the years, and you can do the same thing. It's time for you to be able to enjoy your life, right? And I believe that this industry, it just opens up a whole world of possibilities and adventure and fun. So, quick question, are you excited about the potential of planning destination weddings, planning destination events? If so, go ahead and type yes in that comment or chat box right now. Go ahead and type yes. And I'm going to take a quick sip of water. I hope that you are excited, because I'm excited. So let's assume that you are making thousands in commissions. Show me the money and bonuses on every wedding and event that you are planning. Let's assume that you are getting a steady flow of destination wedding brides contacting you. And let's also assume that you're having more freedom to enjoy your life. That's what we all want. And you are taking those bucket list vacations and receiving awards for your sales. This is the moment of truth, folks. This is where we're all like, okay, she can do this, but can I do this? Can I do this? I'm here to tell you, you can do this. I literally had zero experience. You guys, nobody ever believes me when I tell this, but I'm going to just come right out and say it. When I decided to be a travel agent, I had not traveled anywhere except to Canada. I'm from Michigan, and our family, we drove over to Toronto for a vacation. Like, that was my only out of the, country experience of travel. And it wasn't even a flight. So if I can do this, I'm telling you, you can do this. I happen to have a blueprint now, and that's what I enjoy doing, is showing people exactly what I've done. So the real question is, can you follow a blueprint? So if you can follow a blueprint, the answer to your question of if can you do this is absolutely yes. But right now, there is a golden window of opportunity to fill your calendar full of wedding clients, easier than ever before. There's so many reasons why this is happening. But in all honesty, couples are nervous. They're nervous to DIY. Travelers were burned with everything that went on, right? And so they don't want to do things by themselves. Then we've got those couples that simply, they want it all, but they don't want the stress of the planning. And then you have the ones who tried to plan a wedding and had to postpone it. So they literally are like, somebody else, they're like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, somebody else do this for me, right? And then on top of that, we've got planners who have quit, who have retired, left the industry. So now more than ever, couples are looking for your help. And now more than ever, they are willing to pay you a healthy planning fee to have their dream wedding come true. Here is an example of an encouragement that recently happened in our 20K Facebook group. Danielle said, just wanted to stop by real quick to give everyone a boost of confidence that may be just starting out or having a difficult time finding and securing new clients. In the last week, I have signed on a destination wedding, a vow renewal, a delayed honeymoon, and a birthday trip. Even better, all with planning fees and up against other agents in my area that don't charge anything. She said, it took me a year and a half to get here, but I know not all weeks will be like this, but I'm grinding day in and day out with the tools and mentorship Tammy, Lou, and the 20K team have provided. You can do the same. Isn't that awesome? So let me ask you a question. Would you like my personal help to implement the strategies that we talked about today? Go ahead and let me know. Would you like my personal help? Do you want to see how to do what I've done in my business step by step, so I can show you exactly how to do it, walk you through the process, hold your hand, let me know if having my personal help would be helpful to you. If so, just go ahead and type yes in the chat box or the comment box right now. Just type yes. So right now it's time to make a choice, right? We've come to a moment where it's time to make a choice, and there's always going to be choices. There's always going to be options, and you definitely have two of them. We've spent some time together. I certainly can't, unfold every single thing that I've ever done to help you build and grow your business. So you have two options. You can certainly take the information that I shared with you today and you can run with it and try to figure things out, or you can hit the easy button and allow me to show you step by step exactly what I did to get myself into a business that is thriving and successful, working with 5 to 10 wedding couples a year and making 6 figures or more per year. I have an amazing program that I'm excited to share with you. It's called our 20K System and Toolkit, and it's because you can make 20K from one wedding day. I know, it's so cool. But the 20K System and Toolkit is the only destination wedding course of its kind that shows you exactly how to create and market your destination wedding business consistently throughout the year so that you can create a steady stream of revenue without having to always chase leads. Can I get an amen? So before I get into the details, which I hope I have your permission to do so, I need to say who this is not for. This is not for someone who is not a person of integrity. We are dealing with people's weddings. You do have to care about them, okay? But it's also not for people who would rather make an excuse than take action. I mean, you just heard my story, and multiple times I shared with you the amount of investment and things that I had to do in order to get to the level of success that I needed to get. I needed to take myself seriously, and I needed to make my business a priority. And so it's not for anyone who is not willing to do that. So let's jump in to what is included in the 20K System and Toolkit. Are you ready? Yay! Okay, Module 1 is your 20K wedding couple. This is your detailed blueprint on how to discover exactly who your ideal wedding couple is and how to attract them like a magnet. I talked about that earlier when I was showing the 5 things that we did to attract couples to our business. So we're going to show you how to attract and how to book these destination wedding clients. Susan said my Wednesday win, just received an executed contract and fee for a destination wedding in September 2022 in Barbados. They are expecting up to 100 guests. Now the work begins to help them plan and book their destination wedding without stress and regrets. Thanks, Tammy and Lou, for your tips and instructions on how to attract destination wedding couples. Module 2 is your 20K lead accelerator. That's what we want. This is our complete process to grow your ideal wedding leads on autopilot, right? There is a process. There is a way to do this where it's churning and generating leads for you without you doing all the work manually. Ariel said, wow, these modules are fantastic. Real-time information I can use to start up my destination wedding and honeymoon business and make it a success. Thank you. All right, module 3 is your 20K close. So this is about how to master the art of the consultation that will get you booked over and over again. And of course, will also get you those high professional planning fees. We show you how to turn those leads into clients and charge the professional planning fees. So one of our planners had shared this recently in the Facebook group. She said, I still have 3 more destination wedding consults set up for next week. It's all because of the techniques I have learned about closing the sale, not giving away too much information in the consultation, and charging what I'm worth. Since joining the 20K program, I have booked 15 weddings and 2 vow renewals. She's been in the program a year and a half. Thank you so much for the support, not only from Tammy and Lou, but also this community of awesome agents. At a time when I was ready to give up, you all literally saved me. Forever grateful. I know that resonates with some of you. It's been a hard season. No lie. There's no lies there, right? No. It's been a hard season. Okay, module 4 is your 20K venues. So this is your all access pass to amazing resort venues that are going to give your clients a fairy tale wedding while making you look like a rock star. I showed you my 5-star reviews. That doesn't happen just because I'm amazing. That doesn't happen. I make mistakes. I'm a human being. We all make mistakes, right? But when you partner with the right people, It's going to be a game changer for your business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We booked our first destination wedding. They have booked Dreams Riviera Cancun for 40 people. You are a great inspiration, and I appreciate you both. Ellen said that. Awesome. Module 5 is your 20K wedding groups. Are you guys getting excited? Isn't this amazing? I love our program. I think it's awesome. It's off the charts. It's off the charts. I always have to sing or something. Sorry. Okay, bear with me, folks. All right, everything you need to know to easily set up your wedding groups and contracts for maximum benefits and sales. Now, this might not be the sexiest module that we have, but it is crucial and critical, and it will give you the confidence to know what you're doing to be a success in this industry. Module 6 is your 20K payday, right? Show me the money. So this is your cheat sheet to securing big commissions, bonuses, and traveling to bucket list locations for pennies on the dollar. Knowledge is power. There's so many people that get into this business and they don't know what's available to them. So I want to make sure that you know all the tricks of the trade. And Pat said, just past the $45,000 mark on reservations for a destination wedding group at TRS Yucatan. And I have a consultation set up for later this week. Win-win. Module 7, your social media multiplier. Social media is not our enemy. So we're going to show you how to make it work for you, right? So this is our plug and play social media profile templates and examples that get your ideal wedding couple to like you, follow you, and DM you. Here's a great testimony from Veronica. She said, guess what, family? After watching Tammy's video on Playa Resorts, I posted a summary of what she reported. It resulted in booking 2 couples at the Hyatt Ziva for 4 nights and making a $650 commission. Thanks so much, Tammy. We do have a certification opportunity for you at the end of our program as well, which a lot of the planners in our program take advantage of. And Danielle said, 20K has helped me tremendously. And I honestly don't think I would have ever taken the leap to do this full time without the help, guidance, and support that you, Lou, and the rest of the 20K community have given me. I am forever grateful for that. That's so awesome. So for those of you who are like, okay, that's one of my goals. I want to work, I want to stop working my 9 to 5. Then there's your inspiration right there. So here's what you're going to receive inside the 20K system and toolkit. All of those modules that we just talked about are all in the member portal. And then also we have our toolkit side of things, right? So this is what we call our destination event toolkit and download library. It is chock full of stuff. Like, I don't even remember all the stuff we have in there because it's so many things. But here's a few examples. We have an example list of services. We have an example wedding client contract, a consultation blueprint, a destination wedding planning timeline. We have fill in the blank email sequences that you can send to create some automated systems that are going to be working for you to keep your leads engaged. We have a virtual resort tour library, which is a great resource for you to learn about other venues and places that you can have your clients host their destination wedding. And then we have an entire library we call the Tech Frustration Eliminator, where Lou makes a bunch of little videos to show you how to do things. Like, because some people literally, they're like, I don't know how to do some of this stuff, right? They feel like, oh, okay, so this makes it easy. And so that you're not feeling like you're struggling with that. And we have a ton of bonuses. So these are designed to simplify what you're doing and speed up your progress. So one of the biggest and best bonuses we have is that you will be meeting live with Lou and I for 8 breakthrough coaching sessions where we are going to be there live with you on Zoom. We can talk to you specifically and help you through the program, help you through any hurdles that you're facing in your personal business, right? So that you can make sure that you get your marketing message right, all the little things that it takes to really get your business set up and going. The other bonus we have is an exclusive 20K Facebook group. All of these like little snippets that I've been sharing, those are from there, right? So we have a really great group of like-minded planners, very supportive community, very encouraging community. And so we love that is part of our 20K system and toolkit as well. Terry Lynn recently just posted, I just want to say that I appreciate this community and all the travel professionals that are willing to connect, network, and support. It is greatly appreciated. P.S. I think it's time for another fam. And then we have what we call our rapid growth bonus bundle. And in the rapid growth bundle, we have a training on how to use Facebook groups to market to your couples and to attract them and to create a community for them. And that's done by Michelle Broswell. So that will turn people into leads. We also have a social media bride machine, which is over 50 done for you Canva templates to quickly start attracting that ideal wedding couple on social media. And then we have a great class from Nicole Barrett called Let Your Lead Magnet Fly. And she's going to show you exact steps to start using that lead magnet to start growing your wedding lead list right away. Okay. Then we have a business bundle, business protection bundle from two planners that are also 20K planners in our community, but they also have other careers. Aisha is the insurance guru, and she's going to show you how to understand and use business insurance, such as errors and omission, so that you protect yourself and protect your clients, protect your business. And then Glenessa is a travel lawyer, and she also is going to show you in her ultimate legal starter kit the things that you need to have in your contract, your force majeure, the clauses, the seller of travel information and details, compliance, all of those fun things. So we really have it all covered. We have all the bases loaded and all the bases covered. So the next question that we have to present to you is, what's this worth to you? Before I reveal this special opportunity, I've got to ask you that question, because thinking about what we've just presented here, if you could generate $20,000 from one destination wedding and do that over and over again, $10,000 from one destination wedding and do that over and over again, if you could charge $1,000 or $1,500 for every destination wedding you plan and do that over and over again, and go travel and take bucket list vacations for pennies on the dollar, like, what is that worth to you? And I'm going to be honest with you, when Lou and I put this program together 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago in 2019, we didn't know what to, like, how do you take, I'm like, I don't even know how to say it, but like, how do you take your years of experience and your knowledge and all the investment and the time and everything that I've done over the years, like, how do I put that on paper and put a dollar value on it? Does anybody know what I'm saying? So we did have to reach out to our peers to get advice on that. So we kind of broke it down this way, value-wise, in terms of a value investment of how all the parts of our program are, what they're worth. We have our 20K system, the toolkit, the Facebook group, the coaching sessions, the business bonus bundles. So we decided ultimately $16,000 value, but we knew that that wasn't a realistic price, right? So we ultimately decided, okay, let's make this 20K program an investment that's something that travel professionals can afford, wedding professionals can afford. So we decided $2,997 investment was what we felt confident in doing, right? But we have something better for you today. That's not even what we're going to offer for you today. An even better opportunity, because you are here with us today, and that is a masterclass only special of only $1,497. $1,497. You get our 20K system, you get the toolkit, all the basically swipe file of all sorts of goodies. You've got the Facebook group, the live breakthrough coaching sessions, the bonuses. So let's talk about how you can get started. So you can get started today with a one-time payment of $1,497. You could also, if it's better for you, you could start today at $257 and do 5 additional payments of $257. Or you can start today for $147 with 11 additional payments of $147. We wanted to make sure that this was accessible for everyone who is serious about building a thriving and successful destination wedding business. So if you are joining us on the web page, there's a Let's Do This button that you can click. If you're joining us right now via Facebook, you can go to 20keventday.com. So you can just open up a new tab and go to 20keventday.com. Oh, and before I forget, we talked about this this bonus earlier, how to get that, because I talked about the Instagram strategy. So this is a live masterclass only bonus that you can get for enrolling and investing in your business today. You will get the social selling launch kit by Nikita Brown. So we've got 30 done for you destination wedding graphics, 30 captions to attract your ideal client on Instagram, and an Instagram masterclass she's going to show you, Nikita's going to show you how to step into your authority as a destination wedding pro as you build your online presence. Fantastic, wonderful, again, live masterclass only bonus. So let's review, because I know I've gone through a lot, and the sales page is going to show you a lot of different things as well. The page where we have this, the 20keventday.com page. But we've got the entire 20K system, which is all 7 modules. We have the destination event toolkit and download library. We have live Q&As, which I didn't really even talk about, actually. So it's a good thing I have the screen to remind me. But every single month, we have a live Q&A where you can submit your questions in advance, and Lou and I will answer them. And we have our virtual tour library. Again, a masterclass only special for $14.97. You can hit the Let's Do This button on the page or go to 20keventday.com. Shawana said, the 20K system and toolkit has been invaluable to my destination wedding business from day one. The course has helped me to streamline my process and jumpstart my business in less time than trying to figure it out on my own. Did I mention that Tammy helped me close my first destination wedding client in less than 1 month from starting the 20K program? Thank you for all that you do and your dedication for others to be successful. And then we have, for those action takers, for those people that are all in, and you're like me and you're like, you know what? I know that when I make a big investment, I show up and I get down and dirty and get it done. You take massive action, right? So for those of you who want to take massive action today and invest in a one-time pay of the $14.97, you will get a private one-on-one coaching call with Lou and I. Use this whenever you're ready, whenever you need it most. And you can use that, to get a focused strategy, to map out your actionable goals, to get expert guidance, to shorten the learning curve, to overcome challenges or obstacles or anything that it is that you personally need for your business. So again, to get started today, you can either click that Let's Do This button below if you're on the webpage, or go to 20keventday.com. Just open up a new tab, go to 20keventday.com. Again, on that page, you're going to see all these inclusions that I just went through so that you can review all of that, because I know I went through it quickly. But you can get started today for a one-time payment of $14.97, 6 payments of $257, or 12 payments of $147. So if you did the payment plan, you could start with $147 today and then 11 additional payments. They're all 30 days apart. Or one payment, start today for $257 and then 5 additional payments of $257. I do have a 30-day action taker money back guarantee. Okay. I'm going to give you 30 days to get in, dive in. This is all turnkey. Like, you get a member, you get a login, and you can start jumping in right away today, learning in the modules. I'm going to give you 30 days to go through the program, get on the coaching calls, get your destination wedding business up and running. We guarantee that the system works when you follow it. It produces results. It does. It's that simple. So that's why we're so confident we're going to give you this 30-day guarantee. If in the 30 days you haven't proven to yourself that this was a great decision, then we'll return your investment. Okay? Evelyn said, hello all. Just wanted to share an update on the 2 consultations I had this week. One booked with me and the other decided to go with an agent that doesn't charge a fee. I wonder what will happen to that agent. Then she said, I'm okay with that. If they can't see the value in working with me, they're not my ideal client. The one that is working with me has a larger budget of $30,000 and has 100 to 120 guests coming. So, boom. Good stuff. Okay, so to get started today, click on that Let's Do This button. And then when you're on the sales page, there's going to be a little, yes, I want to enroll now type of button, and that'll take you to where you need to go. So 20keventday.com. And once you click on the yes, I want to enroll, then it's going to show you the 3 different options. And then you just select the one that is best for you. Okay. So again, you'll click on the let's do this button if you're on this the web page watching me right now, or go to 20keventday.com if you're on Facebook or watching this another way. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it confusing. We're just, when you're streaming everywhere, it's just, it is what it is. So then you'll just enter, once you click on your selected option for enrolling, then you'll just fill out the information, you name your email address, phone, all that, or not phone. Yeah, anyway, and then your credit card details.